There's something called the primacy and recency effect. And I got this from a fellow David Souza, who's written a number of books, one of which is called How the Brain Learns. And basically what Souza says is that, what the primacy and recency effect says, is that we remember the first things we learn and we remember the last things we've learned. The first 20 minutes, you know, there's going to be about 80% retention, maximally 80% retention of the material. Then there's going to be really about 10 minutes of not so much. They're going to forget this. And then the last 12 minutes or so, there's going to be what's called prime time 2. If you want to maximize students' retention of the material, what you need to do is present the new information during prime time 1, okay? And then during downtime, stop presenting new information. You want to give them an opportunity to rehearse this information. And then in prime time 2, then you reinforce or debrief or clarify so that they're getting a little bit more new information. But that if we try and teach and give new information during downtime, we're going to have to reteach that. It doesn't mean that you can only teach for 10 minutes or you can only teach for 20 minutes. That means direct instruction. What I'm doing right now, I cannot do this for more than 20 minutes. Okay? You should not do that for more than 15 minutes if you're in the high school, 10 minutes, you know, at 5th grade, 5 minutes with kindergartners, you know, before you let them rehearse. But if they're doing something inquiry-based, that's completely different. This is only for direct instruction. These are a few of the things that you can do during that downtime, okay, to rehearse. We've talked. Teachers always ask me is, but Deb, I have to pass out papers at the beginning of class. I have to take attendance. Am I losing that first 20 minutes? Absolutely not. What you have to do is do something to stop the clock and restart it. For instance, this is why I do stuff like this, or Simon Says, or something that's completely non-academic, and then when we're done, we're like, okay, now we're starting. So prime time starts as soon as your kids start the intentional, or you start the intentional teaching process.